Hello, this is Seewing Yee from the Evolution Network. Thank you for attending this presentation. The name is we are going to have an overview of our market in opportunities and going to talk about our core business model. All right, so without further ado, let's begin. So, one, we have to be at the Evolution Network, we have to be very selective with our network investors moving forward. And we are in the process of purging and reducing our database so we can devote more time and effort with our dedicated VIP investors. Therefore, we are in the process of contacting each and every one of our prospective investors in our database to determine if they are still interested in buying properties from our network, and B, if not, we will mutually agree to unsubscribe the emails from our database. So, two, currently the turnkey investment marketplace is very, very competitive. Too many savvy buyers from the US, but a lot more overseas buyers from various countries like Canada and Australia, UK, Israel, and South America, China, basically a lot of places. So tremendous competition, and the reasons why are the markets that we have presented are right now is the in terms of timing, in terms of real estate cycle, in terms of economic indicator. Clearly, it is the mainly in the Midwest markets, and I will give you some details shortly. And of course, uh, Central Florida is the one remaining so-called trophy markets where we still have a lot of opportunities. And of course, we have, which would be my number one personal recommendation, will be Buffalo, New York. Yes. Then uh, the other markets we also have representation is Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Detroit, Michigan, Memphis, Tennessee, Cleveland, Ohio, and several other Midwest submarkets. Okay, and all of them are they are very growing very fast. Needless to say, so currently we have a very high cash flow, at least 10% cap rates, tremendous cash flow. If you do financing, the cash on cash return could be as high as 30% or more, and the total ROI anywhere from 30 to 40%, which is amazingly mind-boggling. So once again, the Midwest markets are truly is that's what's happening right now, and the markets we just mentioned are growing very fast and great healthy economy and tremendous population boom, and the lack of rentals, lack of homes, and all those situations will are making amazing opportunity for investors. But inventory is very lacking, as we mentioned a number of times recently from other videos that you've been getting. And as soon as any particular inventory comes on, they are sold within 24 hours or less because there are so many repeat buyers in those in with our affiliate partners in those markets that they get to pick they get to pick who they want to sell it to, and our investment group are competing with other very savvy, very motivated investment groups to buy those very limited amount of inventories in all these markets. And furthermore, the vacancy rate is very low, 1 to 2% the vacancy rate, and so tremendous demand. And of course, all the homes, if they're older homes, they all been properly rehabbed, and all the markets that we are presenting the our partners is extremely reputable and very have a tremendous track record, and they've been doing a great job for their investors over a number of years. So they are very busy. Try to buy homes. Try to buy those homes in their respective local markets and rehab them, put a tenant in place, have property management in place. So they're extremely busy. So they have very little time to deal with investors. They don't have time to answer 100, 1,000 questions. That's my job. I have to do the upfront pre-screening. So for those of you investors who truly are committed and ready or serious, then you need to be pre-approved, loan pre-approved, and funds available and documented and all that stuff. All right, and of course go through my pre-screening process as we mentioned, because we only have limited amount of clients that we're willing to take based on the current environment. So with that said, here are the various market highlights. Of course, many of you have been receiving emails from us over the years. You have received those videos and newsletters from all these markets, but I just thought I'd give you some high level review of some of the great opportunities and all of the products and services of all the portfolios that we have in place. So basically, no matter, I don't care your goals and objectives and what your criteria, we have the products that can meet all of your goals. If you want brand new constructions, we have it. If you want good markets, you have you. If you want high cash flow, low price, if you want to buy with all cash, if you want to buy with your self-directed IRA, that we welcome all that. But there's no reason why that the products we have in place in this our offerings within our network where we cannot meet your specific criteria of what kind of properties, what kind of neighborhood, and etc. So, all right. So let me conclude this presentation by quickly run down all the various markets that we have presented. First one is Glenn Plantone from Las Vegas. He has commercial flips, not only Las Vegas but different part of the country, and he has been doing a good job for a few of our investors that uh, have experienced his process, and they're very happy. They have commercial flips and also other investment flips as well, in not only in Las Vegas being but in other various markets. He's very good, very savvy, very smart. He knows what he's doing. He have a lot of experience. Glenn Plantone. His contact information, of course, and the minimum cash required to do the flip with him is around 50,000. Okay, then second market provider we have, turnkey provider, is Josh Wyman from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Yes, my old town, hometown, my old hood, if you will. I grew up there in Philadelphia quite a while ago, right? Attended junior high and high school and college in Philadelphia, so I have a lot of great memories. So very happy and very emotionally happy as well to promote this Philadelphia market. And Josh, his company deal with short-term flips and also long-term buy and hold, typical single-family home type of properties. All right, so hold on a second. Anyway, let me see what else. Yeah, so Josh Wyman, the minimum flip cash requirement is only 30,000. All right, so you can partner your money to do flip in the various great neighborhoods in Philadelphia. Obviously, since I grew up in Philadelphia, I'm very much aware of the neighborhoods that Josh are entering into to do these short-term flips, and also uh, the long-term buy and hold opportunities with good cap rates, around 9 to 10% cap rate, with a long-term single-family home purchases with tenants turnkey properties as well. So Josh Wyman from Philadelphia, and of course Jean Gillum. Many of you have purchased from him over the years. From her over the years, she have worked with our network for a number of years throughout and selling Central Florida. She had done an amazing job. Florida have some massive multiple opportunities for a very long time, and so her product focus is Central Florida, obviously, and her current offerings is single-family home new construction, single-family home new construction in Central Florida, mainly with D.R. Horton, the nation's one of the top builder. So high cash flow, great neighborhoods, very demanding, very fast moving single family homes. Also, she's promoting vacation home, Zenandro vacation homes, along with Carla Carrillo. That particular product is priced at 249,000. Is a vacation home rental situation, good cash flow, brand new townhomes in a very great community outside this Disney World. So And of course, we've been promoting luxury condo, the Grove Resort in Orlando as well. Very luxury, but very below market value, around the low 300K to the mid 400K. Extremely desirable, iconic, new construction luxury condo with potentially great cash flow because of all the amenities that they have. So let me see what else. Okay, then of course Keith Canazzi, the owner of Buffalo Turnkey Provider, and they are providing their product focus is turnkey single family homes, priced at currently around 40,000 and above, 40 to 55,000 single family homes, and multi units like a triplex or fourplex from 60,000 to 100 grand. Yes, I did not stutter. Basically, the cap rate is amazing. Actually, for all intents and purposes, Buffalo has the highest cap rates, highest cash flow at around 13 to 15%, and tremendous product, tremendous best kept secret for right now. Buffalo is at the early stage of the real estate cycle and growth. So right now is a great opportunity to buy very much below market value, rehab property, tenants already in place, etc., etc. It's just an amazing opportunity to pull the trigger in Buffalo because the window of opportunity is very short there. And of course, Robert Culberson from our Detroit, Michigan, Pioneer Homes, outstanding opportunity there. It's all cash purchase also, and the market in Detroit has been growing tremendously. Is on the news lately as one of the top few fastest growing real estate market in the country. Yes, Detroit, Michigan. All right, so and the returns are very high. The price is still very low. Single family home around 44 to around 45 to 55,000 typically, but the price is going up and the inventory is lacking for sure. So tremendous demand and very few homes. So only the VIP investors get priority to buy some of these homes, and people have to pull the trigger very quickly. And next is Antoine Martel. He his product focus is in Memphis, Tennessee, in Cleveland, Ohio. Once again, these two Midwest markets are growing very fast. The cash flow is very high, and great tenant in place. Turnkey everything. All right, and finally, Bill Morgan. He's going to come aboard back with us. He's been with us before, selling other products. But Bill Morgan and his team are potentially going to be promoting Cape Coral, Florida, very high growth, demanding market. He has new construction duplexes. Right. So this is the. So just to recap, we have all the markets corner in terms of the best markets to buy, with a high return and very low risk. And yeah, so this is the portfolio. So it's an amazing opportunity for any investors to focus and take advantage of this opportunity. And the bottom line is these markets are growing very fast. This kind of product is here today. So who knows, in 4 months to 6 months or slightly longer, some of this product may not be available because they've been uh, selling so fast. This kind of rental homes, so many buyers from all over the world, all over the country as well, right? So if you're really willing, financially qualified, mentally, emotionally qualified, what have you, after you consulted with me and go through your strategy session, then I'm going to release you folks to the various markets so you can deal directly with them and take action quickly before the window of opportunity will be gone within 6 months to a year or even less, right? You snooze, you lose, and anybody procrastinate or not motivated, you're gonna wonder, down the road later on, you're gonna say, I wish, could have, should have, would have, whatever. All right. So thank you so much for attending, and this is what we have here. Our business model is such that we can only accept the few investors, the few, the proud, the entrepreneur, uh, if you're the person that we feel that we can work together, then you can have the ability to take advantage of this our network opportunities. For many of you that, for whatever reason, or not willing to or can't do it, well, that's that's on your own prerogative, and you're gonna be missing out. That's all I have to say. All right. So thank you so much. Looking forward to work with all of you one on one. I mean, some of you, right, one on one, and help you to achieve your goal financially with great turnkey properties in your portfolio, so you can retire financially free and have financial peace in your life. Thank you so much. This is Seewing Yee from the Yee Real Estate Network. Have a nice day. Bye bye.